Now it's time for a brand new series on this channel. I'm not sure if it's going to be long term or short term. Depends what happens in the future. But I'm calling this My Epic Treasures. Now I know what you're thinking. How is a white box an epic treasure, Uncle J-Man? Obviously, it's not the box itself. That would be really stupid. It's what's inside the box. That's the treasure. As a lot of you may or may not know, in less than 1 month, on May 22nd, 2025, Universal Studios will launch their brand new theme park to the public. Unfortunately for myself, I cannot go. One, because expensive. Second, it's going to be a madhouse for the foreseeable future. So at the very least, I can go next year. At the very most, 2027. And that's what brings me to what's in this box. After seeing all the goodies in various vloggers' videos, I've come to the conclusion that maybe it's better off if I start purchasing some of these items now rather than waiting to when I eventually go down to Florida. My logic is that there's so much stuff I want to get that I do not want to bring another suitcase or extra baggage to accommodate all this stuff. And a lot of it is very breakable, fragile, etc. So why not get some of that out of the way between now and then rather than wait until then? Especially since we don't know what's going to be a hot item between now when the park opens. I bought something that recently popped onto the site that was on the top of my list of things I want to get from Epic Universe before I go down. Obviously, stuff like a hat, a hoodie, a shirt, that can wait. That's not going anywhere. Anything that's like a collectible, a replica, that's something you may want to invest some time and money in before you go down to the park. That way, when I eventually do go down to Epic Universe, I can focus on getting the shirts and hoodies and food. Everything else will be safe at home. Now I know what you're all thinking. Shut up. Open the box so we can see what's inside. First of all, that's rude. Second of all, here it is. Without further ado, let's open the box and show you what I got. And ta-da! It's a beer Stein, or just a Stein, from the Burning Blade Tavern in Dark Universe, which is in Epic Universe. And I gotta say, this thing looks even better in person. And it feels really good in hand. Because when I first saw it, I immediately fell in love with it, even though ironically I don't drink alcohol. Second, I didn't know it was going to be a full-on replica of an actual Stein you would get in a place like the Burning Tavern. I thought this was going to be like plasticky or something like that, but this is actually metal, which I'm so surprised at. I mean, look at this thing. It's so amazing. I just love the lore of the Burning Blade Tavern. In case you didn't know, in Epic Universe, when the bell tolls, that means that the blades at the Burning Blade Tavern we set on fire. And the reason why they do this is really clever, especially if you know your monster movie lore. I believe in the original Frankenstein movie, when the villagers chase the monster, they ring the bell and they chase him to the windmill and they set the windmill on fire. And that is it. Subtle, but awesome. And what's really cool about the Stein is that it has like this really old school look to it, like something out of 1818, which is so friggin' awesome. It's amazing how this establishes its own lore, even though it was made up for the park. Unless that was the year the movie took place in, I don't know. But still, here's the back of it. And yes, it does function. So if you push down this tab, top of the morning to you. Or in this case, top of the lid. And here's the bottom. Yes, I did pay $37 for this. And don't ask me how much it costs with the shipping and tax. But it says right here, Dark Universe, Universal Studios logo, copyright, hand wash only, do not microwave, because I'm pretty sure it will melt. And it was made in China. Like I said early in the video, this is just one of many things I want to get from Epic Universe before it opens. And as we get closer to the park opening and they post more on the shop site, I will get more. I do have my lists ready to go. All I'm waiting is for Universal to show me the way. Or in this case, light the way. But that is it for this big unveiling, review, whatever you want to call it, of the Burning Blade Tavern beer Stein from Epic Universe. Tell me, what do you guys think? And do you plan on getting anything from Epic Universe online? Especially if you can't go, like me, anytime soon? Let me know down in the comments below. But until the next review I do, I will see you soon. And just FYI, if you're a monster at Dark Universe, for the love of God, do not run to the Burning Blade Tavern. Not only is it on fire, but there's monster hunters waiting inside.